Hello everyone, and welcome to this new video full of amazing curiosities. But before we begin, I have something special to share. I'm doing a real $100 giveaway. And no, this is not a joke or a fake. It's 100% real. One lucky winner will take home $100, and it could be you.
Yes!
Participating is super easy. Give this video a like. Subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment with the correct answer to a question I'll ask at the end of the video. So, pay close attention because the answer will be hidden in one of the curiosities I share today. Stay until the end, and good luck. Don't forget to share this video with your friends and family so they can participate too. The more, the merrier. So now,
Let's get started.
what you see on screen is the most dangerous water slide in the world. It's called Fly Over, and it's located in the Tikibad Water Park in Duinrel, Holland. The peculiar thing about this slide is not only that you go up instead of down, but that the slide is completely covered in water, which means that you can't stop to catch your breath in the middle of the ride. Although luckily, no accident ever happened on it. It was closed in 2010 because nobody used it because of its danger. And you, would you have dared to use it? Leave me your opinion in the comments. Bosch's Revel Smart Crib, a CES Innovation Award winner for 2025, is transforming parenting with cutting-edge technology. With multimodal sensors, camera, microphone and radar, and artificial intelligence, it monitors health, analyzes sleep, recognizes crying, and detects facial obstructions. It also soothes baby with automatic rocking, captures unique moments, offers scientific advice, and ensures privacy with encrypted or offline storage options. Revel makes caring for little ones safer, more convenient, and more exciting. Asmelash Zeferu, a young man from Ethiopia, created his own plane by watching hours of YouTube tutorials and reading manuals. Asmelash named the plane K570A. K is the initial of his mother's name, Kirosh. 570 was the number of days it took him to finish it, and A stands for airplane. To build his plane, he spent $7,500, and despite the obstacles, he didn't stop pursuing his dream, becoming an example of perseverance and overcoming for all Ethiopians. This is what the hands of a person with very high cholesterol look like. Excess fat accumulates in the skin and other tissues. The great elephant is an impressive hybrid creation between a robot and an architectural structure that roams the island of Nantes, France. At over 12 meters high and weighing 47 tons, this mechanical elephant can carry up to 50 people thanks to a sophisticated hydraulic system that allows it to walk with great precision. Made of wood and metal, it is a highlight of La Machine, a set of interactive installations that fuse engineering and art, making Nantes a tourist landmark. In the 1990s, in an unusual experiment in Costa Rica, 1,000 trucks dumped 12,000 tons of orange peel on degraded land in the Guanacaste Reserve. Ecologists Daniel Jansen and Winnie Halwachs believed that this organic waste could help regenerate the rainforest, and so it did. After 17 years, scientists discovered a 176% increase in biomass and richer soil. Despite the success, the project was halted in 1998 due to legal disputes with a rival company. Today, this experiment remains an example of ecological, economic, and effective restoration. If you like the video, give me a nice like. Don't forget to leave your suggestions, questions, or opinions in the comments below. Subscribe and activate the bell so you don't miss more videos like this. Remember that it doesn't cost you anything, it's free, and you help me a lot. Let's continue with the curiosities. Meet Jiwon Lee, a Korean artist known for transforming balloon twisting into a unique art form. He is able to create almost anything with balloons, but his realistic depictions of food dishes are especially impressive. His creations include detailed versions of various foods, demonstrating exceptional skill in manipulating balloons to mimic culinary textures and shapes. His work has garnered attention on platforms like Instagram, where he shares his innovative balloon sculptures. In Denmark, children are encouraged to get dirty regularly. Playing with mud strengthens sensory development and promotes a healthier immune system. Saffron, known as red gold, is the most expensive spice in the world due to its complex harvesting process. Extracted from the dried stigmas of the Crocus sativus flower, some 150,000 flowers are required to obtain a single kilogram, since each flower produces only 3 red filaments, which must be harvested by hand. Its price can exceed $10,000 per kilo, making it a true treasure. Iran is the largest producer, followed by Spain. In addition to being indispensable in gastronomy, saffron has applications in medicine and cosmetics. Deserto is an innovative vegetal leather created from nopal cactus, developed by Mexican entrepreneurs Adrian Lopez Velarde and Marta Cazares, born in Zacatecas. This material is 100% sustainable as it does not require artificial irrigation or the use of toxic chemicals, making it an eco-friendly alternative to traditional leather. In addition to being sustainable, Deserto is breathable and similar to animal leather in texture. It was launched in 2019 in Milan and is already gaining popularity in fashion, especially in items such as bags and footwear. The future of fashion is made from cactus. This is not a real strawberry. Believe it or not, it's thread. This hyper-realistic art is the work of Zhou Meng Liu. The level of detail is impressive. It's hard to tell which one is real. This is the Zoox, Amazon's autonomous taxi. In 2020, this company presented to the world its first line of autonomous taxis, which measure just 3.5 meters and have capacity for 4 passengers. The most surprising feature of this vehicle has not yet been revealed: how it achieves its autonomy, but it is known that it can travel for 16 hours straight at a speed of up to 120 kilometers per hour. In addition, it has cameras and sensors that provide information about the environment, including safety systems for its passengers in case of accidents. Ectopic cilia are eyelashes that grow in an abnormal direction. They are a rare congenital anomaly that can affect humans and animals. In humans, they occur more frequently on the upper eyelid. Generally, they do not cause medical problems, but they can be surgically removed for cosmetic reasons. Gameto marks a milestone in reproductive medicine with its Fertilo technology, which allowed the birth of the first baby with ovarian support cells in Peru. This method uses stem cells to mature eggs in the laboratory, imitating the body's natural environment. Fertilo reduces hormonal injections by 80%, shortening cycles from 12 to just 3 days, reduces the risk of ovarian hyperstimulation, lowers costs, and is ideal for cancer patients and those looking for safer options. It is already available in countries such as Peru and the United States. The future of assisted reproduction has arrived. Sand popcorn is a traditional method of preparation, especially used in some regions of Asia and Africa. In this process, corn kernels are mixed with sand previously heated to high temperatures in a metal container. The heat from the sand is quickly transferred to the corn, causing the kernels to explode and turn into popcorn. This method allows for even cooking without the need for oil, resulting in drier, crispier popcorn. Did you know that nautiluses are like the dinosaurs of the ocean? These mollusks have been around for over 500 million years, with their iconic spiral shell. Nautiluses control their buoyancy using gas-filled chambers, and unlike other cephalopods such as octopuses and squid, they move slowly, searching for small fish and shrimp. Despite their primitive appearance, they have a nervous system and sophisticated vision. They are the last living fossils of an ancient lineage, but are unfortunately endangered by overfishing and habitat destruction. Did you know that ground eggshells are an excellent natural fertilizer for the soil? They are rich in calcium and other minerals essential for plant growth. Crushing them into small particles facilitates their decomposition in the soil, slowly releasing nutrients that improve the structure and health of the substrate. The calcium present in eggshells is particularly beneficial for plants, as it helps strengthen plant cells and prevent diseases. Discover the deepest city in the world, called Derinkuyu, located in Turkey, more than 85 meters deep, just below the famous fairy chimneys of Cappadocia. This underground city is an architectural marvel that was used almost continuously for thousands of years. With a capacity to accommodate thousands of people, Derinkuyu has tunnels, dwellings, wine cellars, and even a church. A true labyrinth that shows the engineering and creativity of ancient civilizations. Did you know that kangaroos cannot walk backwards? Although they can jump great distances and move quickly, their bodies are designed in such a way that their hind legs and legs alone prevent them from moving backwards. This curious detail makes them experts at moving forwards but unable to take a step back. Without a doubt, this is a fascinating feature of these animals that shows us how evolution has shaped their bodies to be perfect for their environment. Leipzig Airport has a bridge that connects the airport runways. It allows planes to cross over the road while cars pass underneath. It is one of the few places in the world where you can see something like this. The Bugatti Type 64, made in 1939, was a revolutionary car as it was the first to introduce gull-wing doors, which opened upwards rather than outwards, creating a wider opening and making it easier to get into the vehicle. This model was designed by Jean Bugatti and presented at the Paris Motor Show. Leveling floors with polyurethane foam is an effective and fast method to correct unevenness in concrete surfaces or foundations. The process consists of drilling small holes in the affected soil through which expanding polyurethane foam is injected. This foam expands when it comes into contact with air, filling the gaps or cavities under the floor and gradually raising it until it reaches the desired level. Once hardened, the foam provides a durable and resistant support. Can you imagine having breakfast next to a giraffe? Well, at Giraffe Manor in Kenya, you can. This place was built in 1932 to care for giraffes, but in 1974 it was converted into a luxurious 5-star hotel. Now you can enjoy your breakfast while these beautiful friends peek their heads out of the windows to share your breakfast. The hotel has 10 rooms, all of them designed so that giraffes can join you while you relax. A truly heavenly experience. Did you know that there are 5 plastic islands on our planet? They are gigantic accumulations of garbage in the oceans formed by marine currents. The largest is the Great Pacific Garbage Patch between Hawaii and California, with 1.8 billion pieces of plastic and 80,000 tons of waste. Others are found in the North Atlantic, between North America and Europe, with 300,000 tons, the South Atlantic near South America, the Indian Ocean southeast of Australia, and the South Pacific, between Chile and Peru. This environmental disaster reflects the negative impact of plastic consumption on the planet and its ecosystems. The Withings Omnia, unveiled at CES 2025, is a smart mirror that will revolutionize how we monitor our health. This device uses artificial intelligence to create a 3D model of your body as you watch yourself, syncing with other health devices such as watches and scales. Not only does it mirror your image, but it measures your weight, heart rate, blood pressure, and even performs electrocardiograms. It also has an AI assistant that offers you health recommendations. Although it is in development and has no release date, it could be the future of health. Lola Roy, a French woman of just 18 years old, has become one of the promises of parkour, an extreme sport that involves overcoming obstacles and jumping between buildings. In 2022, she managed to jump between two 16-meter-high buildings, becoming the second woman to do so. Her training is intensive, practicing at least 5 hours a week, focusing on her explosiveness and mental control. Although she is aware of the risk, she assures that training and caution are key. In the future, she plans to study to be a trainer and stuntwoman. Meet the remote kissing device, a technological innovation that allows people to send and receive a virtual kiss, even when they are physically separated. These devices are equipped with sensors and actuators that simulate the sensation of a kiss by replicating the contact, pressure, and movement of the lips. They often include elements such as pads or devices that are placed on the lips or face and that connect through the internet to interact with another similar device. And you, would you use this device to send kisses? Leave me your opinion in the comments. Polydactyly is a genetic condition characterized by the presence of extra fingers or toes, beyond the usual 5. This abnormality can vary in severity from a small, non-functional extra finger to a fully formed and functional finger. Polydactyly can be hereditary and occurs in various forms, such as radial polydactyly, where the extra finger is located on the thumb side, or ulnar polydactyly, when it is located on the pinky side. It all started in a pub with a discussion about the fastest game bird in Europe. In 1951, Sir Hugh Beaver, CEO of Guinness Brewery, enjoyed a pint of Guinness beer when he couldn't find a definitive answer to the question, which inspired him to create a book to settle debates like this. Thus, the Guinness Book of Records was born, a work that, like the famous beer, has achieved enormous popularity around the world. Since then, it has witnessed extraordinary achievements and continues to celebrate humanity's most impressive feats. The giant anteater's tongue can measure up to 60 centimeters. These extraordinary animals, also known as palm bears, use their long tongue, covered with backward-facing spines and sticky saliva, to capture and consume up to 35,000 ants and termites a day. A paper engineer is a person specialized in the art of creating three-dimensional structures with paper. These creations require advanced knowledge of geometry, design, and folding techniques. What you see on the screen is a training tool designed to improve golf swing consistency and accuracy. This device helps golfers develop a more efficient and effective swing path. By using it, players can focus on key aspects such as alignment, posture, and movement sequencing, which contributes to more consistent performance on the course. In addition, it is used by professional golfers to perfect their technique and maintain optimal physical form for the game. Liftware is an innovative cutlery designed to help people with tremors or motor difficulties eat with greater ease and control. Its main feature is that it has a stabilization mechanism that reduces involuntary hand movements, helping to keep the cutlery stable while bringing food to the mouth. The cutlery has a small electronic base that detects and corrects movements, providing a more comfortable and autonomous experience. Just outside Hangzhou, China, lies a corner that seems to be taken straight from Europe: Little Paris. This luxurious architectural complex is a surprising replica of the French capital with its own Eiffel Tower, although 1/3 the size. A triumphal arch, a Champs-Élysées, and even a fountain inspired by the Luxembourg Garden. Its boulevards perfectly imitate the Parisian neoclassical style, with facades in cream tones that transport you to another era. A piece of France in China. In 1963, George and Charlotte Blonsky designed a table that spun at high speeds to assist in the childbirth process using kinetic energy. The idea was to harness centrifugal force to gently push the baby out. Obviously, the device was never approved for practical use. China has just made history by showcasing humanoid robots dancing at the Spring Festival Gala. These 16 humanoid robots, Fuxi, designed by Unitree and directed by filmmaker Zhang Yimou, joined dancers to perform a traditional Chinese New Year choreography, the Yang. Using advanced artificial intelligence, they synchronized perfectly with the music, making precise turns and movements like expert dancers. Powered by body control technology and 360-degree sensors, they demonstrated how China is taking robotics to the next level. Can you imagine seeing the real faces of the most influential people in history? Thanks to artificial intelligence, molecular biologist Hashem Al-Ghaili has recreated with shocking realism figures such as Ramses II, the immortal pharaoh, Cleopatra, the cunning queen of Egypt, Aristotle, the father of philosophy, Julius Caesar, the conqueror of Rome, Michelangelo, the genius of the Renaissance, Elizabeth I, the monarch of the English Golden Age, Shakespeare, the master of theatre, Benjamin Franklin, inventor and revolutionary, and Lincoln, the president who abolished slavery. Each face is a portal to the past that connects us with history. Trichuris fish, known as saberfish, are fish characterized by their elongated, thin, laterally compressed body, which gives them a saber-like appearance. These fish have a length that can vary between 50 centimeters and more than 2 meters, depending on the species. Their head is elongated and has a prominent lower jaw with sharp teeth. They lack scales, and their coloration is usually silver or metallic, which gives them a bright and striking appearance. Did you know that in 2017, Facebook had to shut down 2 of its robots because they started communicating in a language that humans couldn't understand? Sounds like a movie plot, right? Alice and Bob, as they were called, developed their own language while exchanging information, leaving engineers completely baffled. This curious event sparked debates about the limits of artificial intelligence and what could happen if machines become too autonomous. Can you imagine a future where robots make decisions on their own? It would be like living in a real-life sci-fi movie. This image was not generated by artificial intelligence or edited with Photoshop. Look for yourself. It was taken from the air over Antarctica. It looks like the face of an alien or a demon. In several African countries, drinking water comes in a curious form. Plastic bags called sachets. This method is cheaper to produce and buy. The bags are light and easy to carry, making them accessible to millions of people without access to drinking water. In addition, they support local jobs and use less plastic than bottles. Although sachets are essential for vulnerable communities, they create serious environmental problems because many end up as unrecycled plastic waste. Sustainable solutions are urgently needed. Staying hydrated does not have to cost the planet. This is Kuranushi, a 23-year-old Japanese artist known for his innovative shadow art. He uses hundreds of carefully assembled cardboard pieces that, when illuminated from specific angles, cast detailed shadows, creating complex portraits and scenes. He devotes his free time to painting and developing these cardboard sculptures that fuse traditional and contemporary art techniques. His work has gained recognition on platforms such as Instagram, where he shares his creations for his thousands of followers. "3D crystal laser engraving is a technique that uses high-precision lasers to create three-dimensional images within blocks of transparent glass, such as optical glass or high-quality crystal. This process relies on focusing the laser on specific points within the glass, generating controlled microfractures that form the desired image without damaging the external surface. Notable features include its ability to produce fine details, realistic depth effects, and custom designs. In the vast ocean, there resides a creature that defies the rules of life: the immortal jellyfish, Turritopsis nutricula. This tiny being, about the size of a fingernail, has the incredible ability to reverse its aging process. When faced with stress or injury, it reverts to its juvenile state, restarting its life cycle from zero. This process, known as transdifferentiation, makes it a symbol of eternal renewal. Although it can technically live forever, it can still be consumed by predators. Could this jellyfish be the key to understanding immortality in humans? The ocean never ceases to amaze us. Every winter, the city of Harbin in China turns into a frozen kingdom with the International Ice and Snow Sculpture Festival, one of the largest in the world. Since 1963, artists have been carving giant blocks of ice from the Songhua River, using chainsaws and picks to create castles, palaces, and sculptures illuminated with multicolored lights. With temperatures as low as -38 degrees Celsius, the festival lasts until March, weather permitting. In 2007, it broke a Guinness World Record with a 250-meter-long snow sculpture. Would you dare to visit this frozen world? Here, the cold is transformed into art. Liquid nitrogen branding of cattle is a technique used in livestock farming to identify animals through a quick and less invasive process than other traditional methods such as hot iron branding. It consists of applying liquid nitrogen to a part of the animal's body, usually on the skin or fur, which causes a cryogenic burn. This extreme freezing of the skin creates a temporary or permanent scar in the form of a tattoo or visible mark that allows the identification of the animal without causing significant damage. The spiny flower mantis is a species of predatory insect, known for its impressive camouflage that allows it to blend in with the flowers and leaves of its surroundings. Native to Africa, this mantis has a thin, elongated body with a thorn-like design on its abdomen and legs, giving it an appearance similar to a thorny flower or a dry leaf. Its coloration varies between shades of green, brown, and beige, which helps it blend in perfectly with its habitat. The Statue of Unity in Gujarat, India, is the largest statue in the world, at 182 meters tall, more than twice the height of the Statue of Liberty. Inaugurated in 2018, it was built to pay tribute to Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, India's first deputy prime minister, who played a crucial role in unifying the country after independence. The project, which cost around $420 million, took 4 years of work and required more than 3,000 workers. Made of bronze, reinforced concrete, marble, stone, and steel, a monument that symbolizes the unity and strength of India. French dancer Victoria d'Auberville went viral after dancing on the bow of a ship in Antarctica. Captured by photographer Mathieu Forget, the image, which appeared to be created by artificial intelligence, contrasted the delicacy of ballet with the majesty of ice. D'Auberville, famous for modeling in ballet slippers at Paris Fashion Week, also shined at the Olympics by dancing with a breakdancer. Her stunning performances include a tour of Paris with Paul Marc and a show among hot air balloons in Cappadocia at sunrise. Her art transcends the limits of the stage. Some frogs in cold regions can freeze completely and come back to life when the weather improves. During the winter, their body is paralyzed, but special substances protect their organs, allowing them to survive. In spring, they thaw out and continue their lives without problems. This incredible adaptation mechanism demonstrates nature's amazing ability to cope with extreme conditions, allowing certain living beings to survive in hostile environments in truly surprising ways. If you are not yet a member of the channel, subscribe! This is the perfect time to do so. Imagine a cheese so rare that each kilo costs more than $1,000. This is not just any cheese. It is Pule, the most expensive cheese in the world, and it is only produced in Serbia. Do you know why? This unique cheese is made from the milk of the Balkan white donkey, a species that is almost in danger of extinction. Producing it is a long and complicated process. It takes the milk of 25 donkeys to make just 1 kilo. Find out how this delicacy has become the favorite of the most exclusive gourmets on the planet. Imagine holding the oldest book in the world in your hands. The Book of the Dead is a collection of Egyptian funerary texts dating back to the 15th century BC and is considered the oldest known. This enigmatic book not only served to guide the deceased on their journey to the afterlife, but is also full of secrets, magic, and ancient wisdom. Over the centuries, it has revealed the spiritual beliefs of one of the most powerful civilizations in history and continues to fascinate with its unsolved mysteries. This is Mary Beatrice Kenner, the African-American inventor credited with developing the first sanitary pad with an adhesive strip, revolutionizing feminine hygiene. Kenner had a passion for innovation and patented several inventions throughout her life. In 1957, she registered her design for a reusable sanitary pad with an adhesive fastener, improving the comfort and effectiveness of menstrual products. However, due to racial discrimination at the time, many companies initially rejected her invention. Dolph C. Volker, a cheetah expert, has created a unique connection with 3 captive cheetahs in South Africa. After volunteering, he was allowed to share his naps with them. The cheetahs, accustomed to human presence from infancy, snuggle up to him, sharing warmth and trust. Although Volker's nervous nature prevents him from sleeping much, he appreciates this unique and enriching experience. His work dedicated to the conservation and well-being of these animals is truly admirable. Would you like to sleep with these wild kittens? Meet Elias Herrera, a TikTok content creator known for his humorous videos featuring his pet cow named Bruce. A resident of Treasure Valley, Idaho, Herrera adopted Bruce when he was just 3 days old and raised him by bottle feeding for nearly 3 months. His videos, which show Bruce engaging in everyday activities like cooking and exploring the house, have amassed over 100 million views on TikTok. Herrera says he meticulously watches Bruce's diet to ensure his well-being. Meet Adrian Kozakiewicz, who is an insect breeder and enthusiast. Originally from Germany, he has become popular for showcasing a wide variety of uncommon insects and their growing process, such as giant beetles, praying mantises, and stunning moths, with a focus on their beauty and unique characteristics. Through his work, he seeks to raise awareness about the importance of these animals in ecosystems and demystify fears about them. Cats' snot can be surprisingly long. This happens when there is excess nasal discharge caused by respiratory infections or rhinitis. The Turkish Kangal dog is a large, robust breed of dog, originally from Turkey, known for its ability as a livestock guarding dog. This dog has a strong build, with a height that can exceed 75 centimeters in males, and a weight that ranges between 50 and 65 kilograms. Its coat is short and dense, light beige or golden in color. The Kangal is recognized for its impressive physical strength and bravery, which make it excellent for protecting livestock from predators such as wolves or bears. Did you know that some cows are fitted with backpacks? These store the methane produced by their flatulence. This gas can then be used as biofuel. The Chinese giant spinning top, which is spun by hitting strings, is an impressive variation of the traditional spinning top, characterized by its impressive size and the unique technique used to spin it. A group of people hit it with force and precision, causing the top to spin at high speed. The process requires great coordination and skill on the part of the participants. Did you know that red beaches exist? That's right. One famous example is the Red Beach of Panjin, located in Liaoning Province in northeastern China. This beach is renowned for its striking red color, which is caused by a particular type of plant called Suida salsa or seepweed that has a reddish hue. These plants start growing in April or May, remain green throughout the summer, and turn a deep red in autumn. Most of the beach is a protected natural reserve closed to the public, with only a small section open to tourists. It's an all-electric flying boat, 8.5 meters long, cruising at a speed of 37 kilometers per hour, about 20 knots, for 2.5 hours. It was created by the Swedish company Candela. When the boat reaches a speed of 16 knots, its hydrofoils activate, lifting it above the water and reducing friction. This way of sailing eliminates seasickness, and its price is $395,000. So far, it has received 150 orders. Would you buy one if you had the money? Let me know in the comments. Did you know that there is a giant museum dedicated to the human body? The Corpus Museum, located in Utrecht, Netherlands, is an interactive museum focused on human anatomy and biology. Its main attraction is a unique experience that allows visitors to travel through the human body, exploring its different systems and organs in an educational and entertaining way. The museum covers 2,500 square meters, where you can experience a simulation of a journey through the human body. Additionally, it offers workshops and activities for all ages, making it an ideal option for families and school groups. Can you imagine a flying bicycle? Now it's no longer just a product of imagination. This innovative bicycle made its debut at the Detroit Auto Show. It's called the Hoverbike, and it was designed by the Japanese company Airwinds Technology. It can fly for 40 minutes and reach speeds of up to 62 miles per hour. It's fascinating. Many have even compared it to the speeders from Star Wars. Would you like to have one? I sure would. Yes, I know, you don't have to say it. I want it, I need it, and even if you're not quite sure what it is, just imagine having Pikachu or some other Pokemon following us while we travel. It would be amazing. These images are projected using wireless laser technology that you can easily connect to your car or motorcycle. They're available for an average price of less than $70. Can you imagine the neighborhood dogs chasing the Pokemon instead of the wheels? That would be hilarious. Would you like to buy one? I'll leave the purchase link in the description. Did you know that in China, there are stairs specifically designed for delivery motorcycles? This is due to the heavy traffic congestion and high population density in the country. These stairs make it easier to cross bridges and allow motorcycles to reach the other street faster, speeding up deliveries. China has the most motorcycles in the world, with over 310 million. Motorcycles are a popular and affordable means of transportation, especially in rural and suburban areas. In Norway, a family built a greenhouse capable of shielding against wind and cold, maintaining a controlled indoor temperature to grow food year-round. Additionally, the greenhouse covers the entire house, keeping it at a constant 20 degrees, even when the outside temperature drops below zero. The house features a drip irrigation system for all its plants and also has animals that provide meat and fertilizer for their crops. How ingenious, right? What you see at first glance might look like a sea bunny, but it's actually a sea slug that measures around 2.5 centimeters. They are hermaphrodites and can live up to a year. They are usually white or yellow in color. Their ears are actually sensory antennas that help them find food and mates. Additionally, they are highly toxic to predators who fear and avoid them. Have you ever wondered why we feel sleepy after eating? When we eat, our energy levels increase. However, our body needs energy to process the food. If you didn't sleep well or have low energy, you'll end up feeling sleepy after eating. If we consume foods rich in carbohydrates, our body generates energy quickly, but it depletes just as fast, making us feel drowsy. On the other hand, if we eat proteins like chicken or fish, the body takes longer to break them down, producing energy gradually, which helps us stay focused for longer. This cart you see here is more than just a simple cart. It's also a drone. It's called Morphobot, and it's a multimodal mobility vehicle. This cart can crouch, avoid obstacles, crawl, fly, and climb slopes. It can even stand up like a meerkat. It's designed to recognize its environment and adapt to it, making tasks like deliveries or even space expeditions easier. Surely you've wondered at some point why we enjoy spicy food so much, and the reason is that when we eat it, we activate capsaicin, a receptor that increases the sensation of pain by altering our perception of temperature. This causes a rise in body temperature, and the brain detects the pain and tries to alleviate it by releasing endorphins, which reduces the pain and generates a feeling of pleasure and well-being. Interesting, right? No, it's not an invention of Capsule Corporation, even though it might seem like it. The Chinese brand Xpeng unveiled this van, which inside holds the eVTOL, an electric vertical takeoff and landing aircraft, meaning a helicopter inside your car. The idea is to have a vehicle for outdoor moments that, when you can't move forward with wheels, you can fly. Well, if you get stuck on the road, you won't be able to tell your boss that there was heavy traffic. On February 28, 2025, an exceptional planetary alignment will occur that will not be repeated until the year 2592. 7 planets, Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune, will align in the night sky, offering a unique celestial display. To observe this phenomenon, it is recommended to use telescopes or binoculars, especially for Uranus and Neptune, which are not visible to the naked eye. This event represents an unmissable opportunity for astronomy enthusiasts, as alignments of 7 planets are extremely rare. The new season of Squid Game 2 has captured global attention by reaching 68 million views in its first 4 days, becoming the most watched series on its premiere on the streaming platform today. This record surpasses the previous one set by Wednesday, which had an impressive debut with 57 million views in the same period. The intriguing plot, surprising twists, and exciting narrative have kept viewers hooked, solidifying the series as a phenomenon in the entertainment industry. Without a doubt, Squid Game 2 has marked a milestone in the world of streaming. Did you know that saltwater fish drink seawater to survive, while freshwater fish should not do so? This happens because of the salinity of the water. The seawater, being very salty, constantly dehydrates marine species, forcing them to drink water regularly to stay hydrated. On the other hand, freshwater fish drink fresh water, which provides the necessary hydration without the need to drink excessively. In fact, if freshwater fish drank too much water, they could die from water overload. Interesting, don't you think? A book created by Raymond Queneau in 1961, it contains 10 sonnets of 14 verses each, but the verses are cut into different strips that can be combined in various ways, generating a total of 100 billion distinct poems. This literary experiment belongs to the Oulipo group, formed by French writers and mathematicians, and demonstrates how language can be an unlimited source of creativity, challenging the traditional boundaries of poetry. Discovered in 2004, Apophis is an asteroid that orbits the Sun. It will pass extremely close to Earth in 2029, providing one of the most impressive displays in the sky. Although it doesn't pose an imminent threat, its proximity will be a memorable and unique event. There are still a few years left, but I want to prepare to see it. How about you? Imagine a material so dark that it practically erases the objects it covers, making them appear two-dimensional. This is Vantablack, created in 2014, which absorbs 99.965% of visible light. Its ability to eliminate reflections makes it ideal for telescopes, cameras, and military applications. However, it has also sparked fascination in art and science fiction, as it creates a completely surreal visual effect. Despite its appearance, its structure is made up of tiny carbon nanotubes. Vantablack remains an incredible example of the limits of materials science. Only between 1 and 3% of the population has a gene called HDEC2. This gene allows their body to rest optimally with just a few hours of sleep. Yes, I know what you're thinking. You need this gene for work, right? Well, genetically, they are designed to function normally even with low sleep levels, and these people usually sleep between 4 and 5 hours a day without experiencing significant fatigue. The Balenciaga bag, inspired by a potato chip bag, is another example of luxury items with a peculiar design that has become very famous and generated a lot of controversy in the fashion world. This recreation of a potato chip bag made with luxury materials is priced at a whopping $1,850. Can you imagine going to a meeting and having someone tell you, "You can't bring food in," and you have to respond, "Sorry, it's my bag." Now tell me, would you buy a bag like that at that price? Leave me your opinion in the comments. Have you ever wondered how butterflies breathe? Chances are you've never thought about it. But you should know that, despite being colorful and beautiful insects, they have the uniqueness of not having lungs. That's right, butterflies don't have lungs. Instead, they breathe through a system of tubes called tracheae, which transport oxygen directly to their cells through small openings all over their bodies. Do you know of any other insect or animal that breathes in the same way? Leave me your thoughts in the comments. There is a syndrome where people feel their phone vibrating, even though it isn't actually vibrating. The phantom vibration syndrome is common in the modern era, where a person perceives the phone's vibration without it actually happening. This phenomenon occurs due to a combination of psychological and neurological factors. It is estimated that over 90% of people have experienced this phenomenon at some point. Has it ever happened to you? Let me know in the comments. Pope Leo XIII, Giovanni Battista Pecci, was filmed during a historic moment when movie cameras were just beginning to be developed. Despite already being quite elderly, his recordings make him one of the oldest figures captured in the history of cinema. He was filmed in 1896 at the age of 90. This was most likely an inconsequential event in the Pope's life, but of great importance in the future. These are the kinds of things that can only be appreciated in retrospect with the passage of time. I used to think it was something that only happened to me or to a few people, but in reality, it is a very common phenomenon. It's the act of unconsciously searching for human faces in inanimate objects. This phenomenon is called pareidolia, and it refers to the human tendency to see faces or familiar shapes in random objects or patterns, like clouds, rocks, household appliances, and even building structures. I'm sure it has happened to you that while in your room or bathroom, you've looked at the floor or wall and found these human faces. And here I was thinking I needed to see a specialist. What about you? Tell me, have you experienced something like this? Leave your experience in the comments. In below zero temperatures, wet hair freezes almost instantly. Swipit, the company, has introduced a device that can charge a smartphone battery in just 2 seconds. It is a case with interchangeable batteries. When you insert your phone into the base, it swaps the drained battery in the case for a fully charged one. I'll leave the purchase link in the description. The YouTuber Coolio Art modified the Jurassic Park movies to make the raptors more scientifically accurate. Based on what we know today, this is how they should have been. Here is what Finns do in the cinema before the movie starts. They have an app where you can play with other people inside the theater. In Japan, moving companies are incredibly organized and detail-oriented. They pack and transport your belongings with great care, and if you'd like, they also unpack and organize them in your new home. This is the Cube Burger. It was created by the barbecue restaurant Third Wave. It contains bacon, beef, cheese, tomatoes, and condiments, all inside this cubic bun. It looks like it's straight out of Minecraft. An aerospace engineering company has designed a glass capsule that can be attached to the roof of airplanes. It has 2 seats and allows passengers to enjoy a 360-degree view during the flight. The band OK Go is known for its innovative music videos, and this one is no exception. To create it, they used 64 videos recorded independently on 64 different iPhones. Later, these videos were played simultaneously on the same phones, creating a spectacular visual effect. Visit the Meenakshi Amman Temple in Madurai, India, which is one of the most iconic structures of Dravidian architecture and an important Hindu pilgrimage center. The temple is notable for its 14 gopurams, reaching up to 52 meters in height, decorated with thousands of colorful figures of deities, demons, and mythological animals. Built over 2,500 years ago and rebuilt in the 16th century, the temple covers an area of 6 hectares and includes halls, courtyards, sacred ponds, and a hall with 1,000 sculpted pillars. Meet Isak Finnbogason, a drone pilot originally from Iceland. On his Instagram account, he shares stunning aerial videos and photographs of Icelandic landscapes captured with drones equipped with high-quality cameras. His most notable posts include close-up shots of volcanic eruptions, waterfalls, and other iconic natural settings in Iceland, offering unique and dynamic perspectives. As you can see, each work is created with the highest quality, which easily distinguishes him from other creators. This is what the new AMG Hyperventure looks like, a luxury off-road truck designed for those looking to explore unexplored places in maximum comfort. Equipped with a powerful engine and a structure capable of tackling the most difficult terrain. It includes a hidden tent that can be divided, offering comfort on any type of adventure. In addition, it stands out for its futuristic design and innovative features, such as an advanced suspension system and cutting-edge technology. The Nova H1 are innovative wireless earbuds that come in the form of pearl earrings, fusing technology and fashion. Each earring weighs approximately 7 grams and contains a 9mm pearl that houses the electronic components necessary for audio playback. They use directional sound technology to project audio into the ear canal without blocking it, allowing the user to remain aware of their surroundings. Equipped with Bluetooth 5.2 connectivity, they are compatible with iOS and Android devices. Meet Janil Park, a Korean designer known for his innovative series of furniture that looks like 3-dimensional drawings. He uses wires of different thicknesses to create pieces such as chairs, stools, and lamps that simulate freehand sketches, achieving a unique visual effect. His works have been featured in various international exhibitions, and he regularly shares his projects on his Instagram profile. As you can see, each piece is created with imagination and skill. Meet Aria, a hyper-realistic humanoid robot developed by Canadian company Realbotics. Designed to provide companionship and social interaction to its users, equipped with advanced artificial intelligence, Aria can hold meaningful conversations, recognize and remember people, and display realistic facial expressions thanks to its sophisticated motor technology and eye-tracking cameras. Its appearance is customizable, allowing users to choose physical characteristics such as hair color and facial features. This is Ekaterina Sisoeva, a 24-year-old Russian artist known for her innovative three-dimensional artworks, especially in car design and volumetric paintings. She uses advanced techniques to create realistic and detailed renderings, combining her passion for art and cars. Her work has been featured on various art platforms and social media, where she shares her creations and creative processes. Ekaterina has explored themes and styles in her works, demonstrating versatility and creativity in each piece of art. Needle-free vaccination is a type of immunization that uses alternative technologies to administer the drug without the need for a traditional needle. Instead of injecting the liquid through a needle, methods such as air pressure are used, which allows the vaccine to be administered through the skin in a non-invasive manner. Meet David Gronges, an artist from Freedom, Wisconsin, who specializes in creating unique metal sculptures using recycled and reclaimed materials. His work primarily focuses on wildlife and nature, crafting pieces ranging from bees to moose to horses. Gronges is a self-taught mechanic and welder, skills he developed over years of working in vehicle restoration. This experience allowed him to acquire the skills necessary to manipulate metal and transform it into art. Danopid spiders are a family of spiders that have a unique way of hunting. These elongated spiders build a web between their legs, and when prey approaches, they stretch the web and launch themselves at it, which has given them the name web-shooting spiders. They are nocturnal and measure between 1.5 and 2.5 centimeters. This restaurant, called Roller Coaster Restaurant in Vienna, is the perfect place for roller coaster lovers. Here, waiters are a thing of the past. You order your food via tablet, and once your dish is ready, it begins an exciting roller coaster adventure until it reaches your table. Imagine your burger or sushi making loops and turns before landing in front of you. This system is not only efficient, but also adds a touch of fun and adrenaline to your dining experience. Alain Verschuren has found a unique way to protect himself and the environment at the same time. Instead of a conventional face mask, he wears a greenhouse helmet with living plants inside. This helmet not only protects him, but also allows him to carry a small portable garden wherever he goes. The plants inside the helmet help purify the air and create a fresh and natural environment to breathe. It's a perfect combination of technology and nature, and definitely an eye-catching accessory. Do you think we'll end up wearing this helmet in the future? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Here I present to you the Melanobatrachus indicus frog. This species is so unique that less than a dozen people around the world have been lucky enough to see and photograph it. Affectionately known as the galaxy frog due to its starry appearance, it is a hidden gem of the rainforests of India. This curious amphibian spends most of its life buried underground, protecting itself from prying eyes. However, during the rainy season, this very special frog decides to come to the surface to reproduce, making every encounter with it a true treasure for photographers and nature lovers. Attention everyone, it's time for the giveaway. As I mentioned before, I'm going to ask a question about one of the curiosities from this video. And if you answer correctly, you'll have a chance to win $100. Here's the question. In what year did Mary Beatrice Kenner patent her invention that revolutionized female hygiene? Remember that to enter the giveaway, you must be subscribed to the channel, give a like to this video, and leave a comment with the correct answer to the question. The giveaway will be open until Sunday, February 23rd, so don't miss your chance to participate. Sounds easy, right? Good luck to everyone. I'll announce the winner in an upcoming video. That's all for today. See you in the next video.